guys! Boy, we've done this about 3 times already. I'm finally getting this right. Welcome to another Thrive Over 45 Live. I'm Hillary Stewart, health coach of Rediscover Wellness, and we've got a very special guest here today with us this time, Dr. TJ McClure.
Yeah.
He is a physical therapist here at Personalized Physical Therapy and Wellness and our golf expert. And we're going to be talking more about the golf side today, just because we have an event coming up actually next Monday that we are going to be at, and actually Dr. TJ is going to be playing in.
Yes, I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, it's going to be on Monday, September 29th out at Salem, Glen Country Club, and is supporting St. Joseph's of Arimathea charity. So, a really great cause, and excited to be able to get out there and play. And then after we're playing in the tournament in the afternoon, we're actually going to be hosting some free physical therapy screens specifically for golf. So myself and Dr. Sarver are going to have a couple treatment tables out there. We're going to be kind of screening and evaluating people. So if you have anything that's bothering you or anything that's impacting your golf game right now and want to get a set of eyes on it, it's a really great opportunity to be able to do so.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great, because a lot of us don't think about, getting expert or professional eyes on just our general movement, because you do things on repeat and you don't realize maybe your form is not right. You're doing something that's not so good for your body, and over time you start to feel the effects.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, yeah. And as we know, there's both a big physical and mental side to playing golf. So
absolutely, yes. Yeah. So, we think of sports, and oftentimes we're mostly thinking about the mental aspect of the physical aspect of the game, when a lot of times it's also mental as well. It's a big part of our performance, and just as a health and wellness coach, and working with a lot of clients that are physically active, they oftentimes get really frustrated sometimes with either their activity level. Maybe they want to amp it up some. Maybe they were very active in the past, and they just kind of lost it and they want to get back into it. And so getting into the swing of things.
Pun intended.
Yes. A lot of it is mindset, and being able to train your brain to think in a way that, you want to do this. So how do we do that? Positive self-talk, just positive reinforcement, just feeding yourself good vibes, good thoughts, anytime, whether you're playing golf, whether you're playing any other sport, is just telling yourself, I'm doing this. Every day is another day. I'm learning, I'm practicing, I'm getting stronger as I age, which is something to really be proud of. And so I'm curious, Dr. TJ, how do you kind of work with your patients when it comes to mindset?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, golf it's a funny thing. It's one of the few things in life that we don't often spend a ton of time practicing. We usually will show up and go play, but expect to be great at. And there's just not much in life that we can't kind of dedicate ourselves to on the practice side and expect to perfectly excel at. And especially a game that is so precise and so exacting, we need to be able to give ourselves grace. And, on my end, we really tend to focus more on kind of the physical side of things. So, how do you feel while playing? And we're looking at a couple kind of main tenets. We're looking at, do you have the requisite mobility to be able to play the game safely, successfully? Do you have the strength to be able to get out there and enjoy it, not just from a swinging side of things, but from being able to walk the course, from being able to kind of get up on the greens, to, squat down to mark your ball, to read a line of a putt, and those kinds of things. And so, on the PT side, we really focus on the mental, but recognize how closely it ties in. We focus on the physical, but recognize how closely it ties in with the mental, to make sure that we have the capacity to be able to do all the things that we need to do and without pain. And one thing I really focus on a lot with our golfers is, if you're looking to get better, we may recommend working with a golf pro and working on your swing. But on the PT side of things, making sure that you physically are capable of doing all the things to be able to swing efficiently so that we are not creating pain or creating bad performance.
Yeah, and yeah, little things add up over time. I just know from personal experience, and also working with clients that want to regain and kind of incorporate more activity into their lives as well. It's good to be to kind of go about it safely, and if you're unsure, always you want to get an expert's opinion because they know more about the physical aspect of what your body can do, and it can be very helpful.
Absolutely.
Another thing about playing the sport, at least from a health coach perspective, is going back to your why. Why did you start playing golf to begin with? Why did you start doing your favorite sport, or why are you doing this? Even if you're a beginner and starting, maybe you've never been an active person, but as we age, it becomes more important to be active. We hear it all the time, and so you're wanting to increase your activity level. Why? Oftentimes the reason why a lot of people kind of fall off is because they don't have a strong enough reason as to why they're doing it. A lot of times it's very, I want to lose weight, I want to look better. A lot of it is more like aesthetics, but really, if you're doing this, why are you doing it? Are you taking a class because you enjoy making new friends, being around other people, being the social part of it? Or maybe it's, I just want to feel good, or I don't want to be out of breath when I'm walking on the course, or, having to move my body more is a big and really good reason why you want to kind of amp up your activities. Do you see
absolutely.
that?
The more you can and kind of get to the center of that why you play, or even in PT, why are we here? What are our goals for that? Is it to become a scratch golfer, or is it to just feel healthy enough to be excited to go out and play? For me, my why is I really love beating my buddies that I grew up with when we go on our annual golf trip. So
Competition
may not be the best why, but realizing what it is and what gets us out there and what gets us excited about it.
That's definitely important, and being okay with that why. It's because it's perfectly fine if you like competition, if you like competing against other people, and as long as it's fun for you and it's a positive environment, that's a very good reason.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our Thrive Over 45 today. Just kind of being able to incorporate more mindfulness into your game, and also taking care of your body physically is going to benefit you in great ways, especially as we age.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us, and if you have any questions, please reach out, or we'd love to see you on Monday at Salem, Glen Country Club.
Yes, and comment below if you enjoyed this or if you learned something new today.
Absolutely.
Bye.